Welcome to Omni. To access Omni, go to the library website and use the search bar at the top of any page. Enter your search terms into the bar from here to perform a default keyword anywhere search, or click Omni to open the full Omni service. Either way, you'll end up in Omni. I'll click Omni. You're going to want to sign in, because when you do that, Omni knows who you are and what privileges you have. So you might as well do that now. If you don't, you'll be prompted to later. Click Sign In at the top of the screen. Click on Students, Faculty, and Staff if that's who you are. If you're already logged into MyTrent in this browser session, it recognizes you. Notice that now your name is displayed at the top of the screen. Click your name at any time to view your account and anything you've saved. Later, I'll show you what you can save. You can return to this starting screen at any time by clicking New Search at the top. Now enter some search terms. This can be anything from a single keyword to a full citation. I'll enter homelessness in Canada. Notice that as I start searching, drop-down menus open up showing me options. The first three involve where Omni will look for material. In the Trent Library, this is the default, and you should stick with this if you only want to see material owned by the library, either physical or online. Trent plus Omni Libraries searches all 14 Omni libraries and offers the option to request physical items held at other libraries. Course Reserves looks only at course reading lists and items on reserve at the library. The next group of options shows previous searches in Omni that include your search terms. Omni is just providing suggestions. I've entered my search terms, and now I press Enter or click the search icon to perform a search. I'm sticking with the default Trent Library search because I only want to see what's available to me right now. Here are the results. I found over 15,000 items with this search. Let's look at them. Note that the results are sorted by relevance, which means that Omni used a secret algorithm to decide which items are most useful to you. I like to leave it like this because the algorithm is pretty helpful, but if I change it, I can always change it back. The next thing to notice is that I'm getting all kinds of resource types, and they're identified up front: journals, articles, books. I can use the filters on the side to limit to a specific type. Show More shows even more options. Click on one to limit to those items, or click to the right to exclude them. I'll select Articles, and I see there are over 13,000 of them. Now it puts my active filters at the top of the column, and to remove them, I click the X. I can also use availability filters to limit to items available online, which is useful if I'm working at home, or to peer-reviewed journals. University research often requires peer-reviewed material, so I'll click that one. Now my results have dropped from the original 15,000 items to about 11,000, but I know they're all articles from peer-reviewed journals. There are other filters I can use, like limiting to a date range, a subject, an author, or a particular journal. You can play with those on your own. What we're seeing here is the brief display of the first 10 items. This tells us the article title, the authors, the journal title, as well as the date, volume, issue, and page numbers for this article. It's a peer-reviewed publication, and it's available online right now for me to access. Over to the right, there are also icons that open a pop-up window with how to cite this item and your choice of styles. Remember to check the details because this is machine generated. The option to email the item, a permanent link to the item, printing and export options. Close this pop-up with the X. Click either the title or Available Online to get more information, including the link to the article. An overlay opens, displaying the full description of this item. Some of it is similar to what we've already seen in the brief display, but below that there's more. You can use the menu on the left to move through the information here. Full text. Here's where I probably want to go first. Full text availability. In this case, I see the article is only available from one site. I click that link, a new tab opens, and it gets me as close to the article as it can. Most of the time, like here, that's the journal's website and the page where this article lives. From here, I have options to open it in various formats, read the text here, or look through the journal for other articles of interest. It may even list similar articles for me. Every journal is different, so check out what's available to you each time. Now let's go back to the tab with my Omni results. Because the article opened in a new tab, my search is still waiting for me here. Let's see what else we can do. There are suggestions for related reading on the right, and if I click one, I can see the full display for it. It also opens in a new tab so I don't lose my original search. Every author is shown and linked. Clicking on an author starts a new search for everything written by that author. Subjects are listed. Again, these will start a new search. The description is normally the abstract, and it tells me what the article is about. I'm done with this article now, so I'll close the overlay to look at another one. I continue to look through results, finding the full text of those I want to use, and coming back here. Omni only shows me the first 10 results. At the bottom of the page, I load more to keep going. We looked at journal articles, which are almost always online. Now I'm going to look at some books. First, I need to remove my active filters, either individually or with the reset button. I'm back to 15,000 results of all material types. To see books in the library, I select Books and eBooks. From these results, I can limit to either Available Online or Available in Library. When I choose Available Online, I'll see only books I can access online. I click one, click on the link, and a new tab opens with the book displayed. What it looks like and what I can do with that book is decided by the provider of the book and not the library. When I deselect Available Online and choose Available in Library instead, I see physical books. The brief display shows whether it's actually available, where I can find it, and the call number. The full display shows me all the copies, how long I can borrow it for, and if it's signed out. If it's out of the library, I can place a request for it. Then the library will look for a copy for me or recall it from the current borrower. At the bottom of the screen is a virtual browse to see what would be near these books on the shelves. So the last thing I want to show you is what I can save. At the top of the search, there's an option to Save Query. I click this pin to save my search so I can use it again whenever I'm signed in. Now, when I click the pin for Go to My Favorites, I can see the saved search here. I can now run the search again, grab an RSS feed, or set an alert to have the system rerun it once a week and send me any new results. Or I can unsave it. I can also add individual items to my saved favorites. My search history for this search session is automatically remembered, but the individual searches won't be kept for a later sign-in unless I pin them to my favorites. As long as I'm signed in, I can always click on my name to see what I've saved. So that's how to do searching in Omni. Check for other videos on performing discrete tasks.